MLB Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Andrew Painter.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to go here, and here is Trent Grisham. Oh, he gloves it. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
There's a swing and a miss.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next offering down in the dirt. One out, base is empty. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Check swing, and he went.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Grounder off the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And now it's going to be Ben Rice. And that skips in the dirt.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a foul out of play. That's out to center field. He's got it. 2-away down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Will Warren. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Leading off, Trey Turner.
The shortstop.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Zips it across. One up, one down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's a little bit high. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch misses.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Next offering is downstairs. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So a man aboard, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
A little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Pickoff move to first.
Stay.
Tied up here in the early going. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Brandon Marsh, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and that ends the inning. Top of the second, Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Ryan
McMahon, a former All-Star, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 out in the second. And the batter now, Jose Caballero.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. Check on the runner.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Not close with that one. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. And downstairs, Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean,
here goes the runner, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
Let's go, Phillies.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Warren back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Stays alive. That's off the mark. The count now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. This is Bryson Stott.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Wells makes the play, and there's 2 away. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. Line drive. Brings it in for the third out. And we're back. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a fourth-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and fires. That one misses, and the count's full.
Come on, punch him out.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
When you go that deep into a bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Yeah, the batter now, Ben Rice. 0 for 1 so far. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 1-1. That one missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now batting.
Runner on at first with 1 gone.
Giancarlo
Here's Stanton now. RBI single his last time up. Yeah, there's the strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Chisholm Jr.
And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they add a pair. It's 3-1. There's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Curve in the dirt.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4. So 2 down. And up next for New York, Jose Caballero. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one misses. Ball 1. McMahon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's foul. Got him. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So the lineup flips over.
Number 7.
Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Turner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, could be 2. Handles, throws to first. Schwarber out of the play. So Harper stands in.
3.
Walked his first time.
Harper.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard hit left side. Throws to first. Harper retired. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells.
Let's go, Phillies.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. It gets down, a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Trent.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, number 25.
Now pitching.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. Into center and a base hit. Here comes Wells around third. He's safe, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Yankees up by 3. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. Let's put him.
Stop. 1 at second. How about that double play?
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play. But right there, very well done.
And a foul ball.
Aye.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Bottom 4, and now it's Alec Bohm.
Phillies, the third baseman, Alec
Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Grisham settles under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He popped out to the catcher his first time up.
Garcia.
And foul ball. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
That's down and in. Bohm leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball for a strike. And now it's 3-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
The batter, number 5.
So digging in now
second
for
baseman,
Philadelphia, Bryson
Bryson.
Stott. First time up was a pop out. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch in for a strike, and 1-1. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. New inning getting started. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. That's in there.
0-1.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And the next pitch is way outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Finds its way through, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Misses
Nope.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Sit him down.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Turner pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Next to hit,
Now
Ryan
batting,
McMahon.
Third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here we go now, Phillies.
And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, Phillies!
Missed
One ball, one
inside
strike.
with the curve. Outside low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now.
Full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2
Fastball,
on
4.
and 2 outs.
You get a walk,
Up
and
next
you
for the
get a
Yankees,
walk.
the shortstop,
Everyone gets a walk,
Jose
Boog.
Caballero.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 1 for 2. First
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
just misses.
Here we go now, Phils.
And that one hammered Rojas. Going back on this one. And it's off the wall. 1 run across. They're waving McMahon home. Now a relay to the plate.
He
Head
got it.
first slide, and he's safe. And the lead is up to
Now batting,
5.
Picks himself up a
Austin
couple of ribbies. Just
Wells.
missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Wells stands in now and watches strike 1. Caballero at second with 2 down. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in. Head first slide, safe at the plate.
The
It's
center fielder, number
7-1.
12,
Picks himself
Trent
up an RBI. He kind of rolled
Grisha.
over on.
Out of the bullpen
Now
for the
pitching
Phillies,
for the
Jonathan
Phillies.
Bolin.
I think it's got to be a little
52.
tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are
Jonathan
trailing so big on the
Bolin.
scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Just
Ball 1.
missed.
Come on, Phil.
2 outs. That
Ball
misses, and now 2-0.
Good purpose
2-0.
pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an
Ball
easy out.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right
The right
there,
fielder,
but this
number
inning still has
99,
life.
Aaron
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
The batter,
Didn't take long
the
to get a
left
result for
fielder,
that
Cody
at bat. Smashed that one
Bellinger.
through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any
Nope,
sort of
that's a
play.
ball.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground.
Oh,
and
foul.
that's just foul. And down on strikes he goes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Phillies, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Warren back to work.
Clearly down
That's
in
a
this
ball.
ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that's in the dirt.
Now,
To the right side. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Pitch
Ball
misses.
one, no strike.
And that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and
Two balls,
working the count
no
after
strike.
that first at-bat strikeout.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Realmuto around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Trey Turner. That one is absolutely belted. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved
Now
extra
batting,
bases for
the
sure. If
designated
the
hitter,
pitcher's his friend, he'll
Kyle
give him a second to catch his breath before
Schwarber.
he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Schwarber
Ball 1.
in the box with 1 away as he takes
1-0.
ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So here
The first
is
baseman,
Bryce
number
Harper,
3,
the
Bryce
first overall pick back in 2010.
Harper.
Rojas
Oh,
off
and
of
1.
first with 2 away. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, and 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the
Leading
top
off
half
for the
of
Yankees,
inning
the
number
first
6.
baseman, number
And now the
22,
first baseman, Ben Rice.
Right.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
And 1 and 2.
that's out.
They've thrived in the high-impact moments of this ball game, and I love seeing it. It's always impressive to me when hitters can rise to the
2
occasion
balls,
when
2
the
strikes.
pressure's on and drive that runner in.
Just missing there. And it's 3 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rojas gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Up next,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Hitter,
He has, as they like to say,
Stanton.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right.
Let's go, Phillies.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
one.
Counts 1-0.
And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strike.
The Yanks up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
2-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So 2 down now, and here
Second
is
baseman,
Jazz
Jazz
Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm
He's
Jr.
already homered in this game.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Misses
Oh, that's off the
outside,
plate.
and the count 1-2. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. Out number 3. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading up
Down the
for
third
the
baseman,
Phillies,
Alec
the
Bohm.
third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Inside
pitch
ball.
inside. And the count now even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
There's a strike. And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base
Now
is
batting,
empty.
right
And now
fielder,
the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. 0 for 2
Garcia.
in this one. Right through there for a strike. Not
I got a
even
ball, 1
close
strike.
there. 1-1. Inside,
Ball runs in.
just missed. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. It's a bit of a
Leading
blowout
off
now,
for the
which gives
Yankees,
us a
the
bit
third
more
baseman,
freedom here in the
Ryan
booth.
I'm not sure that's a
McMahon.
good thing. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic, still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I loved Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what? Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Man at first, and next for New York, Jose Caballero. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. In the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Coming home. The throw in.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Trent Grisham.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Off the mark there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In the air, left side. Marsh sizing this one up. And there's 2 down. Here is Aaron
The right
Judge.
fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And ball 1 to the right fielder. Judge comes up empty there.
1-1.
Next offering upstairs. Caballero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's in for a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. Judge out on the play. And the inning is over.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
New York
in a new
Yankees.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number
Jake
59.
Bird. He has a
Jake
great slider with tons of
Bird.
movement. Bryson Stott
Leading up
now at
for
the plate.
Phillies, the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Clips the corner. 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Swung on, belted. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Here's JT Realmuto. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. And that's
I got 1 ball,
downstairs
1
and
strike.
outside. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
1 ball.
This guy's got such a
strikes.
good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one
Ball 2.
missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Blew the express
Now
right
batting,
by his
center
bat for
fielder,
strike 3. Johan
Rojas.
Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's
Ball, that's
outside. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Let's go, Phillies.
Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 9-3. Back to the top of the order now. Trey Turner with a chance now. 1 for 3. Fouled off left side. Into center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1.
One more. Let's go.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground to Jazz. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. New arm
Now
out of the
pitching
bullpen,
for the
Tim
New York
Hill.
Yankees,
And they felt it was time to bring on a
Number
left-handed
41.
reliever from the pen with the lefty
Tim
hitter coming up.
Hill.
I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now
The
here
first
is
baseman,
Harper.
number 3.
Struck out
Bryce
on just 3 pitches last time.
Harper.
Come on now, Phillies.
That clips a corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That's through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Phillies,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
58.
Tanner Banks.
Tanner.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here comes
Leading off
Bellinger.
for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Banks goes 6'1". He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Boom. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now
The
it's
first
going to
baseman,
be
number
Ben
22,
Rice.
Ben
With this kind of lead, he can
Rice.
swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Goes down looking. Now here's
batting,
Giancarlo
the designated
Stanton.
hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And a curve is down and in. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. on the inside corner for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. That misses. And that's ball 1.
Let's go, Phillies.
Just off the inside edge. Just missed.
Ball 3.
And there's the automatic.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Let's go, Phillies. Yeah, way to go, Big Phil. All right, let's go, Phillies.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Let's go.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a
Now
3-2
batting,
pitch.
left
And I tell you
fielder,
what, he earned that
Brandon
walk.
So up next, Brandon Marsh.
Come now, here we go.
First
Nope.
offering, and
Ball
it just misses.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Outside.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Come on, Phil.
In the air to left center. Bellinger pulls that one down, and there's one away. In steps
Now
Adolis
batting, the
Garcia,
right
also
fielder,
known as
Adolis.
El Bombi. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. Boom. Leads off first with one away. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike
No
2.
balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
One ball.
Squirts
2
away
strikes.
a little bit.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Let's go, Phillies!
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Bohm around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took
Yep,
the
that
barrel
ball went
straight
out.
to it. That's great work right there.
Stop. The next to hit takes outside. Now fly ball to right center. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's 9-6.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. And now they've got some
Now
speed on
pitching for
first.
New
So
York,
Here's a new pitcher from the
Number
pen,
63.
Fernando Cruz.
Fernando Cruz.
And now it is JT Realmuto. First pitch misses.
Well, it's critical right
Ball
here
one, no
that they
strike.
bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And another ball. Still only one out here in the inning. That pitch in for a strike. Now 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Johan
The center
Rojas
fielder,
will
number
hit next.
24.
We talk about guys with good speed,
Rojas.
and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Wells gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Yankees,
All set for the
second
start of the
baseman,
inning.
Jazz
Here's the second
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. Banks back to work. That one
Off the plate,
outside,
ball
1-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Garcia makes the grab, one down. So
The
digging
batter,
in,
the third
Ryan
baseman,
McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
0-2.
0-2 now. Hot shot to third. Yeah, they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for New York, Jose Caballero.
Jose Caballero.
And there's a foul ball. Rips that one to right. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. David Bednar on to try and close it out.
I think
Now
closer has to be
pitching for
one of the
New York.
toughest jobs in baseball.
Number
And
53.
we see a pretty high turnover rate
David
because of it. Every
Bednar.
outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Leading up.
So
for
back to the
Phillies,
top of the order.
the shortstop,
Trey Turner
Trey
digs in now.
Turner.
Bednar,
1-0.
multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. He swings and fouls one off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And it's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
caught him looking for the K. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
batting, the
Kyle
designated
Schwarber
hitter,
getting
Kyle
ready to hit. First-round pick out of
Schwarber.
Indiana back in 2014. And
That's
that's
a
a little
ball.
bit high. Ball 1. The Phillies trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 9-7. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. And here comes
Now
Alec
batting,
Bohm.
third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1. Outside.
That's just out.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Bednar is just 1 strike away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
I got 3 and 2.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base knock right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, left fielder,
So out of the
Brandon.
pen comes the right-hander, Camilo Doval.
And I
Now
can't imagine
54
any
to
save
yours.
is an easy one. You're holding
Number
a small
75.
lead on the scoreboard, and you know those
Camilo
hitters are going to give you the
Doval.
best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
2 outs, runner at first. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And that's
Ball 1.
downstairs. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Come on now, Phillies.
And another
Two
ball.
No
No,
strike.
he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a
2
miss.
balls, 1 strike.
Strike 1. On the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John.